Are you ready? Hey, think you can tell us what to do? You think you can tell us what to wear? You think that you're better? Well, you better get ready.
All right, it is Monday. We are here tonight on the Retro Wrestling Revival right here on Facebook and YouTube. Hope everybody is doing fantastic tonight. Mr. Brother Martin, the WCW boot shiner, how are you doing tonight, my wonderful friend?
Oh, yeah, brother. I'm doing phenomenal. I'm excited here on the Retro Wrestling Revival. We are here to do Monday Nitro, baby. It's the Monday Night Wars, if you will. It's a short one tonight, but it's going to be a fun one tonight. And the thing is before we go any further, I got to say this from the bottom of my heart to all the renegades out there. Thank you so much, because John, and which I showed you this yesterday, we hit over 1,000 followers on Facebook, and that's quite an achievement, and we couldn't have done it without every single one of you. So thank you. So John, what do we got on the docket tonight for this exciting episode of Nitro, baby?
Well, we're here tonight from the Norfolk Scope, Mr. Martin. Do you like the Norfolk Scope?
Yes, and I gotta say this before we start because it's part of our contract now. I'm sorry, Paul Bromwell.
You're damn right you're sorry to Paul.
Yes.
Yeah, say it again.
Sorry, Paul Bromwell. Oh, and the Norfolk Scope is famous for the historical significance within the Monday Night War, and like a lot of people don't realize this, but D-Generation X, when they tried to invade World Championship Wrestling, was where, John?
Norfolk, Virginia.
Norfolk, Virginia, at the Norfolk Scope, ladies and gentlemen. Now, was this
what,
the
next
day?
Year? Is that next year? Is it next year?
I think it is, actually.
It is next
think
year. Yeah, it's got to be 98 when they do it, because remember, we're not even at DX yet in the Raw part.
I gotcha. Yeah, you're right. You are 1,000% right. So definitely 1998. But that was a pivotal moment within the
one of my
Monday Night
favorite
Wars.
moments in the history of the Monday Night Wars when they did that.
Oh god, yeah.
I don't think there's many Monday Night War moments that was as funny as that. Maybe the Nation of Domination DX skit was probably my favorite, but that was a great moment. Norfolk's got a pretty rich wrestling history, though, doesn't it?
It does, because it's part of the Mid-Atlantic wrestling territory. So, like, a lot. I mean, like, you got like the North Carolina, like the Virginia, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, like the Tennessee, Maryland area, and just, brother, it's like the backyard for World Championship Wrestling, okay? And whenever we think about Mid-Atlantic, man, the first people that normally pop in our head is Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, of course, Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard, man. It's just so rich. It is so rich that it's just it's infectious, baby. It's infectious.
Daniel says, unlike Prince Iaukea, I have arrived to entertain the crowd and not want to make them jump off a cliff.
Oh, come on.
It's true, though. It's Prince Iaukea.
I actually got a recent update because Paul White has not been on TV lately, and he sent me a message.
What's he up to?
Apparently, that smoking's really caught up to him, and I got to play a clip for you. Here you go.
I have a tip for you. Make a video of yourself.
Jesus, what is
before
that?
all this happens.
It's Paul White.
Hello. Give me
Read a
another
children's
cigarette.
storybook or sing a lullaby.
Dude, those commercials fucking freak me out.
So
Daniel says that you have your championships you took from the WWE truck. Good job, sir.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Austin bedpan incident was his ultimate Monday Night Wars moment. That's a great moment right there.
Do you know another?
Davis says also that it sounds like Nyla Rose to me. Yes.
Well, I'm excited because you said you got the cameo of the week, man. I'm stoked for it because we got like a shorter episode tonight, but we're gonna have like a few minutes over to have some more fun.
We'll do that later. But you had something you wanted to ask me a question on. You know, I'm not on Twitter or anything, so it's something you said that was from Twitter that you wanted to show me and you wanted to get my opinion on. So hit me with it because I
all
don't
right.
social media.
Okay, so I sent you this the other day, but I don't know whether you read it or not. But there was a guy. Okay, so long story short, Kevin Nash, absolute legend. He helped make modern wrestling what it is today. Mainly like with the contracts, with all that stuff. Every single modern wrestler owes something to Kevin Nash, whether they want to acknowledge it or not. We've already established that most wrestling fans, like with all due respect, most of them are vicious individuals that just are way overboard, like with their fandom. Now, Kevin Nash recently lost his son like a few months ago, and me and John, we are both parents ourselves. So like the biggest fear we have within our lives and like is losing our kids. So like we have nothing but the utmost sympathy, love, and respect for Nash because not only because of his wrestling, but because of him being a great dad. And Nash was commenting on Twitter about a wrestler that wrestles for AEW called Wheeler Yuta.
Very talented performer.
Extremely talented. But Nash is of the mindset that it's not all about what you do within the ring, but it's about your promos, your characters, and what is it that you do to get the match within the ring to where you get the fans to care.
Mm-hmm.
And Wheeler Yuta, extremely talented guy. But as in terms of like a character, you can't really separate him from a lot of people because he's extremely similar to a lot of the modern style wrestlers. So Nash made a comment saying, don't worry, he ain't watching. So like basically saying that most fans aren't going to tune in to watch Wheeler Yuta because he's not something like that's extremely special. Okay. There was a fan that responded, which I'm going to say the guy's name actually.
Yeah, throw it out there.
At Twilight underscore trend said, well, the same could be said about your son, to be honest.
Oh, Jesus.
And then this guy called Edmonton Man, he reposted this saying, holy fuck, haha, which I've never seen someone shut Nash up so fast.
Jesus.
That's fucked up.
Now,
that's really fucked up. Daniel says Nash's comment was unneeded, but the troll said that should be jackknifed on a bed of nails.
I agree. So the thing is that it's shit like this that have turned me and you away from a lot of the modern product. And it's not even necessarily the wrestlers, but it's the fans. So, John, what's your take on all this?
Well, I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinion. I think Kevin's a little old school sometimes, and
Totally.
I think everybody has their purpose. And Wheeler Yuta is a young kid just getting started in the business, from what I understand. So, that might be a little bit of a cheap shot, to make it somebody that's trying to grow their name. Let's be real, as much as I love Nash, my favorite podcast too. They listen to every week.
Yep.
You
got the NWO background, for God's sake.
Seriously, I'm for life, man. But I do agree with Daniel. I don't think it's needed to shit on somebody that's trying to come up there. But in the same way, who the fuck says something like that awful? Like, that is just disgusting and disgraceful, and it just shows what people are, and that's keyboard warriors that don't have anything. You really think they'd go up to Kevin Nash and say that to his face?
Hell no.
Kevin would clean their fucking clock in about one punch.
With torn quads.
Well, yeah, seriously, like just unneeded stuff like that. That's the problem with like things like social media and stuff that's out there today, because there's no reason to say those types of things, that are nasty and awful like that. Who says that? Like, come on, be better than that, people. Like, it's all fun and games in life until you sit over there and you take it low and you go low like that. Just wrong. Like, it's disturbing.
And the thing is that these wrestlers, they are human beings as well, guys.
Absolutely.
Which I understand that you appreciate what they do, because like they sacrifice their bodies on a weekly basis to put on a show, like to help you escape from reality. I gotcha. Which me and John, we've experienced that many times, but that is no excuse to attack somebody's family, okay? This is the thing. Me and John, we're not the biggest fan of a former leader, but you don't see us trashing his children over it.
No, absolutely. You're 100% right. It's an unneeded thing with Kevin. Daniel says Kevin would gladly take his jail time, too. It's just so easy to be a troll and talk and turn into the victim when the person responds. Nah, 100% perfectly said, Daniel. That people are never going to say that. They're the same people that are going to go up to a guy like Nash at at one of the conventions or the signings. Yeah, and kiss his ass. What dumbass would you be to sit over there and go up to a guy like that, even at his age, and start talking crap? And then especially you mentioned the fact of his son's passing.
Yep.
Come on, and I throw that out there to anybody. Be better than that.
I agree.
Be better than that, and really. What goes around comes around in life, as we all know. Karma is a fucking very big bitch, and karma will come back on you in life when you do bad things. And for that person that says that, I hope you are prepared for the karma that's going to come your way eventually. And I'm not saying it's going to be Kevin beating this guy up. It's, something bad could happen to you too.
Exactly. And which I got a strong feeling that the individual that was making these stupid ass comments, they're probably not a parent, or they do have kids, but they don't have custody.
Even if they are, though, there's people that say stupid shit like that are.
I agree.
Like, it's just wrong. Think harder and be better than that to do something like that, people. Like, that's the problem with social media and social media in the way it is. And it's great because we can do things like what we're doing right now and be doing on Facebook or doing on, I know YouTube's not social media, but you can do it on.
It's a double-edged sword.
Yeah, it's a double-edged sword. It's wonderful to have, and it's convenient, but it's also a curse because you got just dickheads like that are going to sit over there and make an awful and disrespectful comment.
There you go.
Tony says, not sure the exact topic, but Big Daddy Cool Diesel is let's see, better than Kevin. I love Big Daddy Cool Diesel too.
Nash is amazing. The guy's a legend. He is one of the biggest.
Good to see you, Tony. Tony's a good friend of mine from the military.
What's going on, Tony, brother?
My
Shout out, man.
Partner, man. He's doing his thing out there in Iowa. He's doing great, man. Good to see you, Tony.
And Tony and John knows, and John knows me very well, and he knows for the fact the admiration that I have for the men and women that have served and have sacrificed for this nation. You guys are the true superheroes. Thank you for your service and thank you for your sacrifice. I greatly appreciate it.
No doubt about it. I love you too, Tony, man. Let's catch up real soon. I gotta definitely see what's going on with you and your beautiful family, man. Great to see you out tonight.
Oh, speaking of disappointments, okay.
All right, hit me with a disappointment. I want good news after that. No disappointments.
Okay. Speaking of the disappointments, I just want to say this, man. I feel bad for a wonderful man by the name of Hacksaw Jim Duggan. He feels like he has let down this country.
Oh, you got a good promo here?
I got a wonderful promo, and shout out to Hacksaw.
I love Hacksaw. He beat Cancer again, man. Was that
twice?
Oh
yeah, man.
Oh
yeah. Okay, so the shout out to Hacksaw, and here we go.
And over those years, I carried the flag of the United States of America high and proud. Through the trouble we had with Iran.
I know this one.
Throughout the Iraqi war.
I know this one.
I carried the red, white, and blue proudly.
He did.
But now everything has changed.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Not only in my private life, with my pregnant wife, Deborah, and our baby-to-be.
He's a phenomenal dad, by the way.
What happened in the ring? I did what I said I was going to do.
What did he do?
I knocked Yokozuna off his feet.
Yokozuna?
But then I made a huge mistake.
Yokozuna?
I turned my back to him to celebrate with you folks out there. Then Mr. Fuji.
You only celebrate too soon.
Yokozuna hurt me like never before.
Come on.
In my mind's eye, I can still see our flag crumpled up in the middle of the ring as they carried me back on the stretcher. I think back to all the brave men and women that have given their lives to keep our flag up off the ground. I think of all the flag draped coffins.
We love you, Axel.
That have come home.
This is the cheesiest fucking promo ever.
I feel that I've let you down. I feel that I let my family down. I feel that I let my fans down.
This is so
but most
cheesy.
of all,
I
feel that I let my country down.
I disagree, Hacksaw. You never let us down except when those damn evil Canucks in Canada. All right.
I mean, come on. Okay. Hacksaw, we can forgive you for what happened with the Yokozuna, okay? Because, hey, it's very, very hard to beat a man that could eat 13 turkey legs within 5 minutes.
And dip them in a vat of mayonnaise, bro.
I mean, dude, come on. But come on. Team Canada, was your eye blind whenever you sold out to those evil Canucks?
CTE from all the injuries from Yokozuna.
Maybe, I don't know, but yeah.
Says, what a patriot that Hacksaw is. Yokozuna was not ready. He was just, maybe he got that dreaded tape out that he used to roll up with on some of the nitros here.
He smacked some people with it.
Yeah. That athletic tape is the stuff. It's harder than brass knuckles.
Okay. So what's more offensive? Yokozuna beating Hacksaw, or me disrespecting Paul Bromwell?
You disrespecting Paul Bromwell all day? Sorry,
Paul.
Yeah, you should be. Daniel says maybe Hacksaw is guaranteed good front row hockey season tickets. If you're gonna do it, go Team Canada.
Oh my God! But
Chris, we got an interesting card tonight. All right, let's get.
What we got, brother?
All right, man. So tonight's a short nitro. And once again, if you guys want to go check it out, as we do every week, we tell you going over to Peacock. It's right over there. $5 a month for the ad version, $10 a month for the non-ad, for the no ads on there. Great deal. It's got tons of good stuff on there. So if you want to watch along, Peacock's the easiest way to do it. Go check it out right on the cock. You'll find it right there. All right. So this is the April 28th, 1997 edition of WCW Monday Nitro, which is based in their how they break it up. It's season 3, episode 17 is exactly what it is.
I believe the next 4 episodes are like 45 minutes. And from my research, it was due to the NBA playoffs.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense because it was on TNT. I don't know if it still is. I don't watch basketball, but I'm sure it probably still is. Daniel says 45 minutes or so of Flair and Piper babbling. They are on this show, I'll tell you that.
Oh, within the next, I think, month or two, we're going to be seeing the famous 4 Horsemen promo from the NWO.
Yes, the My Spot.
I'm excited. My spot, my dog spot.
It's not your spot. It's not the spot. My dog spot. It's my.
It's your spot. And
what a great promo! I'm telling you.
And once again, to all the modern wrestlers, if it wasn't for Kevin Nash, you wouldn't have those guaranteed contracts. You're welcome. For anybody that wants to criticize him.
What a smart businessman he is. I'm telling you. He
is
a lot better. Daniel says Arn's Cooler is going to be busy the next few months. Yes. All right. So this show on paper, it looks like it fucking sucks. All right. I'm just going to throw it out there right now. We got a couple of good performers on here, but
is Glacier on here?
No. Glacier's he did not make the cut tonight, but we have, on paper, maybe not the best one, especially when you see the main event tonight. But who knows? It did actually get good reviews on the couple of websites that I read that review it. So it did get good review, fairly decent reviews. That it wasn't an awful show. They just said it lacked a lot on the card and everything. So here's the card. It's going to be for the U.S. heavyweight title. Dean Malenko, the Iceman, the man of 1,000 holds, taking on Daniel's favorite, Prince Iaukea. Who do you got in this one? You think Prince Iaukea or Malenko's taking this?
I think the Iceman, his veins are cold as ice. He's focused, and he's on a wonderful high with his career right now. So fact is, I wouldn't bet against Dean, not one bit. So I got Dean Malenko. Daniel
responded to your Glacier comment. He said Glacier wouldn't compete on a 1 hour Nitro. He says it's beneath him. He needs an hour just for his entrance.
Yes.
Oh, the next match. Now, Chris, this could be a good one here. This could be a good one, but I guarantee you, knowing WCW, they're not going to give it enough time, so it's probably going to underdeliver a little bit.
What's that?
And it's going to be for the Cruiserweight title. Syxx is going to be taking on Juventud Guerrera.
Okay, that could be great. I got Syxx. He's my pick.
This match could also be good, and it's going to be the Crippler Chris Benoit taking on Lord Steven Regal.
Oh, God. If given enough time, that could be a damn classic, a clinic.
Okay, over or under? What are you taking here? Is there going to be a Kevin Sullivan run-in against Benoit, or will they give us a break for the first time in a year?
Sullivan's going to do it.
Okay, I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm going with that. That's my bet. If I was a betting man, I would bet that Sullivan comes out tonight and tries to jump him in some way.
I agree.
All right, so I'm going to throw that out. So we're in agreement on that. Then we have a tag team match. The tag team of Lex Luger and the Giant is taking on, he's fucking here again, the amazing French Canadians, the Mountie.
Yes.
He always gets his man, but
he does
the Mountie here. So we got Jacques Rougeau and Carl Ouellet, aka PCO, taking on Lex Luger and the Giant tonight.
And Jacques Rougeau, both men always have an open door to come in and join us on the show.
I love Jacques, and I'm just going to throw it out there. I love Jacques Rougeau, and I sent him our video that we did as a tribute to him from the YouTube channel from about a year or so ago, and he liked it. So
that's awesome.
You know, he liked it, commented right back to me on it. So I appreciate it, Jacques Rougeau. Maybe one day we can get him on the show. Yeah. That would be a great, just the best. Daniel also says, if Iaukea wins, I riot and the Mountie.
Yes.
He needs Red Beauty, though, to beat the Giant. The guy's on withdrawing from his, quitting smoking before the show.
Quitting smoking.
He did, man. Now, this is the main event, Chris, and then we'll get to watching the show. It is going to be Steve Mongo McMichael versus the Barbarian in the main event.
Go to teammongo76.com, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. There it is right there. I knew we would do it. Do it. All right. Now, you ready to get into the show, Mr. Martin?
I'm ready to get on the show. Oh, and by the way, which I'm the official boot shiner for World Championship Wrestling. And God damn it, Paul White, stop putting your cartons of cigarettes in your boots.
You need to stop with Paul, okay? You're going to be apologizing to him next, okay?
Okay.
Daniel says Red Beauty cannot hurt the Mountie. Marlboros have been trying for decades.
and this is a shoot. Me and John legitimately love the Mountie. We love his heel work. We think that he is one of the most undervalued heels of his era, without a shadow of a doubt. So
love the Mountie, and he always gets his man. All right,
he does.
All right, let's get on into the show now, my friend. Once again, go to the Peacock app, people, if you want to go there and check it out with us. WCW Monday Nitro, the season 3, episode 17.
Yokozuna.
So, let's hop right on into it, buddy. I'm gonna hit us with a countdown. You got the cock loaded up?
Hold on, I'm getting on the page right now. Hold on. Damn it.
All right.
I got it. I'm pulling out the cock. Anyways.
Just tell me when you got the cock ready. Just tell me, and then we'll get rolling on the cock.
Oh my God. Okay. All right, we're good now.
All right, folks. So if you want to hop on with us, let's go right now. We're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hit it now.
All right, here we go.
All right. Ric Flair and Vader here on this? Why are they showing this?
I don't know, but Vader. Okay, Vader was wrestling for the World Wrestling Federation at this time. So why are you putting over talent on the other channel.
And mind you, this is from like fucking 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah, and the thing about it is that the WWF was smart back in the day where like they would never talk about the other talent. So I don't know. Oh, you see the Norfolk scope, ladies and gentlemen, with like the huge ceiling, with like the indentations, cool as shit. And then we got Mr. Tony Schiavone, we got Larry Sabisco, we got Bobby the Brain Heenan, a phenomenal team, guys. And you got, oh god damn it, we got Roddy Piper coming out. See, Daniel and John, you both fucking cursed us with the shit with Roddy Piper. And Jesus Christ. Ric Flair's out, god damn it. Come on.
What did I say? Right off the fucking bat, we get these guys.
So the matches
right
will
off the bat.
So if like the matches are more than 30 seconds, I'll be shocked.
They are definitely going to take up some time here. You got an hour of time, and these guys are going to take up at least a couple minutes of it again.
Good Lord.
Every week, you give these two the mic, and there's no reason for it.
So I wonder if they did like a live Nitro and then like they filmed it for the next week.
I don't think so.
So the fans showed up literally for a 44-minute show.
Knowing probably they did a bunch of dark matches or stuff afterwards.
Okay.
You know, that would be my assumption, but who knows?
I
don't ever really remember WCW taping anything and putting it out for Nitro. Do you?
I don't. And the thing is that that was a smart decision by Eric Bischoff. He's the one that was the innovator of live television for wrestling. So yeah.
Daniel says, "Here we go, Rowdy and Nate, ready for the 30-minute promo." Woo!
Woo!
Who's he bringing out now? Is he bringing out Kevin Green? Is he going to start going and doing his drills?
Oh yeah, Flair is wanting to do his second last match.
Really? Yeah.
Do you know who he's potentially wanting to wrestle?
Who?
Hulk Hogan.
If Hulk could get in the ring, that would be a fucking miracle. It ain't happening. Hulk could never get in the ring again. No. Ever.
Doesn't he have issues like with his legs? He can't
even walk anymore. He's not going to be getting in the ring. And
Flair made $300,000 for that last event, apparently.
What a tremendous waste of money that is. Just going to throw that out there. But
he was dehydrated.
Hey,
wait, hold on. He wasn't drunk. He was dehydrated.
Data says Rowdy's tired of people talking about the NWO when they're the ones talking about him the most.
Oh my God, yes, I agree.
Here comes Daniel's boy. Daniel, are you getting excited? Here he comes. This guy was just the shits.
Oh my God, yes. Hold on.
I'm sure he's a wonderful and nice guy, but in the ring, this guy just sucked.
Did Daniel send you the thing
with Valentine?
Yes.
Yes, he sent it to me earlier. That's why he put it there. Valentine is better than both. He'll fight Flair and Hogan's spot. Daniel says, "Here comes the channel changer."
Oh, come on.
It's true, dude, though.
Just imagine the dream team of Prince Iaukea and Danhausen. Just saying.
If you want to get Daniel to not like his favorite wrestler, it's team him up with Prince Iaukea. He'll definitely curse Prince Iaukea if he's stuck with him as his partner.
Oh my God, yes. So like the same websites that you got the reviews from, were these the same sites that said that Tony Khan was the booker of the year and AEW was their number one promotion?
It was not them. It was not them, I'm sure.
What's your opinion of that real quick?
I think the Wrestling Observer is a joke, and I think anybody that's parading around thinking they made some big accomplishment because of a person like Dave Meltzer that's probably on their payroll getting it, then man, you better reassess it, because what the fuck does that mean? Daniel says, "Don't ever curse Danhausen like that. That is a fate worse than death."
Oh, dude, Danhausen and Jericho were on the Jericho Cruise together. Jerichohausen.
I saw the pictures. It looked really
that
funny.
Was awesome. Yes.
You got to commend Danhausen for playing his gimmick so well and making a shit ton of money at it.
He doesn't break character in public.
That's the best part of it. That you got to respect that.
I gotta respect that. I mean, and the thing is that he's growing on me. And
why don't you shave your hair a little bit on the sides and put a little ponytail back like Prince Iaukea? What do you think?
Sure. What are you going to call me? Prince Stutterkea?
Yeah, there you go. That's a good gimmick for you. You wanted to get into wrestling. There you go. Come on. That's a good one for you.
Stutterkea.
You don't want to be the man of 1,000 holds or the Iceman. You want to be Prince Stutterkea.
Yes, the man of 1,000 stutters.
You know, you got to give him a lot of credit, though, right here. The guy's wrestling with no shoes. All right.
Thank God Bret Hart's not a part of the company at this time because like that hair oil. I mean, Prince Iaukea would be slipping left and right. So yeah,
you got to give him some credit for that because think about wrestling barefoot. I know people have been doing it for years, so you got to cut him a little bit of slack here. How many broken toes do you think that he's gotten through the years?
14.
If I was in the ring with him, I would just on purpose step on his feet.
Yes.
And just see what
Dan, you and Daniel were thinking right on the money.
Let me see. I'd see. I just step. We do this all the time, me and Daniel, when we talk.
Yeah.
We like literally like read each other's minds at certain points and say the same thing. I'd have stepped on his feet with.
Oh my God, dude! Dean did the flip, and fucking Iaukea did not go with it. So Dean looks like an idiot.
Oh, look at that power bomb! Nice,
beautiful,
nice roll up. Prince Iaukea gets on top there. Now he's completely lost where he's at. It's like a 4-year-old going to gymnastics right there, fucking somersaults. Oh Lord, help us! Prince Iaukea is here.
Okay, so would you rather watch an hour of Prince Iaukea matches, or would you rather watch a marathon of Matt Coon's podcast?
Do you really have to ask this question to me? All right, Prince Iaukea all day, every day over that. All right, all day, every day, just like if you're MDK, right?
Motherfucker!
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Which boy 2-6.
Which I got to go in for like a cancer screening because of watching Matt Coon's stuff from Secondhand Smoke.
Seriously, all the way. Here's Dean picking up the victory here.
Dude, that belt is so beautiful.
The more I watch Dean Malenko, the more and more I like him even more.
I've
always been a big fan of him.
And
always been a big fan, but
our first Forgotten Icons show is dedicated to Dean Malenko. So
yes, it is.
All right.
What do we got? Juventud is coming out now.
The juice.
It's the juice, baby.
The juice.
I love his shit when he goes off his rocker in a few years and starts doing that juice gimmick. I think it's hilarious. I can't wait to get and see some of those promos.
He looks better with the mask on.
I don't agree with that.
What?
I think he looks better without it on.
I got you. Oh, dude. Speaking of great Latino wrestlers, dude, Dominic Mysterio, he is killing it. The promo he did last week with Charlotte Flair, he's like, whenever mommy hugs me, she almost breaks my back.
Daniel said that he would rather watch Greg Valentine promos for an hour. Yes.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Dean. The drinks are on the house. What a gift you are. Yes, sir. I miss the NWO, bro.
I do too.
I miss the NWO. I know they can never come back, but damn, they were great.
8% Murder Death Kill Gang, Eastern Bloc, Hate Club, RIP Nate Hatred. You for repping the gang the right way. I want to thank you for being real motherfuckers.
Hey, you're gonna get us fucking canceled here.
Okay.
With his mouth. Like we say a couple of bombs here on the show. Every other word out of that dope's mouth is something.
But some
vulgar.
But some people think this guy's an artist. Anyways,
he's an artist with a pizza cutter.
He apparently threatened us. So here we go.
To all my haters out there, die slow, motherfuckers. And if you want to talk shit about me, talk it to my face. I got no problem creating violence.
Fucking bring it, man. Let's have a fucking death match over in GCW or whatever you got here. All right.
Do you think 13 people will show up?
I think you get about maybe 15, maybe 20. You know, people love that GCW shit. I don't get it, but they love that GCW stuff.
But in all seriousness, they do big crowds. I mean, if
they do very well for an indie promotion.
Oh, they do. Which I would have to say, they're like the third. Wait, I would say like they're the fourth or fifth biggest within the whole country.
Of course, you got to go WWE first, then AEW. Impact's got to be 3. I think GCW probably has more of a fan base than what's it called, MLW. What do you think?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, definitely. Major League Wrestling, I respect them. They put on a decent product. A shout out to the real one, aka Enzo Amore, who is kicking ass right now in MLW. But yeah, I would put GCW over Major League Wrestling like a popularity.
Daniel says, "Die slow, man. I listen to you speaking, and I feel like I'm dying slow."
Murder Death Crew, bitch.
Oh, good match between these two here to start. Nice move by Hoovy.
Beautiful.
Oh, look at that fucking kick to him.
Good God, Sean Waltman is such a natural.
Jesus, that kick was fucking crisp.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and like I was telling you before we went on air, like I was watching the documentary with Scott Hall, and they were talking about Scott giving back, and one of the biggest stars he ever gave back to was Sean Waltman. He made Sean Waltman's career. Like the first year of Monday Night Raw, the 1, 2, 3 kid beat Razor Ramon, man. So just saying that if you wouldn't have had that moment, we might not have this match right here.
You never know. You never know. I mean, Waltman definitely had talent, that's for sure. But Razor put him over to the moon.
Oh, he did. And apparently Vince McMahon wasn't happy about that, and he wanted Razor to beat the shit out of him in like a squash match. But Razor saw something in him saying, no, man, let me take the fall. And it paid off big time.
Paid off huge for him.
So, yeah.
He had a hell of a career.
Sometimes it's okay to lose, ladies and gentlemen.
2-time Hall of Famer, still making money on the business to this day. He can't complain about that.
Without a doubt. And like to some of the fans out there, wins and losses don't always matter in wrestling, okay? I scratch my head like with some of these companies, like they keep records. This guy's 58-3. It's like, does it matter?
The same thing UFC and boxing, okay?
Thank you. Exactly.
It's a scripted thing. Like, people don't remember the wins and losses like that. It's all about what they can do and how they can bring the audience in. It's all about how they can make money.
Yep.
That goes back to with a lot of the stuff that Nash said earlier.
Yep. Because 5-star matches do not make money. 5-star matches do not put asses in seats, and 5-star matches do not get ratings.
I would disagree with part of that. All right.
Really?
Yeah. It puts it to a niche audience.
Yes.
Okay? It puts it into, like, just say, with all due respect to AEW, what they got.
Mm-hmm.
They put on the best matches out there, probably.
And, without a doubt.
They lack a little bit on the storyline and other stuff, often, which is one of the criticisms. So they do make money, however they're doing it. I'm sure they're making decent, money. And beautiful move by Juventud.
Good Lord, that flip kick. Damn.
Jesus, Hoovy's good. These two are tearing it up right now.
And they're giving them a decent amount of time.
But, they're making good money, I'm sure, off of it. They're selling out a lot of arenas. They're having big cards. They're, got multiple shows. Yeah. I'm not denying their ratings aren't great, but they fit right into a certain audience and it works for them. Now, if you want to get outside of that niche audience, then you got to start doing things differently. But if you're content with where you're at and you're pulling in those numbers and your, network is happy and you're making money, maybe that's why they don't want to do it. I don't know. I think it's the fact is they don't know how to bring in that extra side of people that isn't watching. That's my opinion, though.
I think if they were to listen to people like Moxley or Jericho or the backstage agents. I would say like Dean Malenko, Jerry Lynn, the various legends. They could help Tony get the casuals in.
Could, who knows? I think so many of the wrestling fans are just gone, bro, and they're never coming back.
Yeah,
You're not going to be pulling 10 million viewers a week like they were doing, between Raw and Nitro. That ain't going to happen. Ever.
But I think that if AEW would really, really work hard at it, they could pull like a healthy 1.5 to 2 million people per week if they were to do it right. That's obtainable.
There would definitely need to be a lot of changes in the way that they do things.
Yes.
But, if they're content with where they're at, then they're content with where they're at. Who are we to say, right?
Yeah, that's true.
It's their business and they're thinking on it.
They're going to Lakeland, Florida next week, buddy.
Lee Marshall is here again. I love Lee.
Dude,
just love Lee Marshall. I wish he was still around. I'd love to party with him and his mustache.
So apparently what happened was Lee went to the airport last week and he got stopped by security for a particular white powder that was in his mustache. Lee forgot to brush his mustache out before he went to the airport. And apparently there's a drug sniffing dog that overdosed on some white powder because of Lee Marshall. So God rest that dog's soul. Come on, Lee.
I'm sorry, Chris. That was a story that was made up by the Wrestling Observer. Lee did not want to catch heat because he can't stand Norfolk and he had to get his ass out of there last week. All right. He made up any excuse. He did not want to lose the ticket sales for WCW. He just didn't want to be in Norfolk. Okay.
Oh, so wait, you're telling me that
when you party with Lee, you'll never be the same.
Whoa. So Dave Meltzer's not 100% honest? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, man, I'm telling you. He's always honest, bro. Here comes the NWO.
We talk
Hall and Syxx.
Every single time we watch this, man. You talk about oozing machismo, pure coldness. Hall and Nash were the definition of being fucking cool in wrestling.
1,000%.
And pop culture at this time. And pop culture.
Dude, 1,000%. These guys are just fucking great. Oh, everybody's scattering now. The NWO's coming.
And just thinking about Hall, it breaks my heart because you just imagine if Hall would have stayed alive, what else he could have done, like with coaching wrestlers and helping out the business more. He still had so much more to offer.
I love how they're setting Larry and him up right now, and they've been brewing this feud between these two. I absolutely love it. Did you see the little, Hall flicking his toothpick at Larry throwing paper and shit back at him?
Yes, I love it. Larry Zbyszko, one of the greatest characters in the history of Nitro. Even as an announcer.
Survey time, I think. Oh, not yet.
Yeah. Did you like this version of the tag titles?
I do.
Now I see where they got the trios title design for AEW.
I've never really paid attention to the belt there, so I love this WCW tag titles, though. I think they're great.
Yeah.
No
kidding. AEW ripped off these titles for their trios belts.
What about Waltman's Cruiserweight belt? What do you think of that?
I love it.
Daniel says the white powder was a jelly donut. The Observer was a lie. See, facts he's putting out. And he also said if there was a class of cool, Scott Hall would be the professor and the class would be packed. Couldn't agree more, Daniel.
I agree 1,000%.
He just oozed cool. And so did Nash, too. I think Scott oozed it way more, but Nash was sure fairly close behind him.
Oh, God, yeah.
You know what I love about him here in WCW, Chris?
What's that?
A lot of people like the Diesel stuff. It was kind of hokey, of course, at that time. This guy acting like he's a truck, But I mean, but still, Diesel was fine. It was good. People love it. I love Kevin Nash here because he was very flat at times as the champion in WWF as Diesel. He was able to be who he is here in WCW, and he was allowed to let his personality out and be just kind of a dick and funny and just not give a shit. And it made him way more interesting to me.
I agree 1000%, because this was a reflection of who he really was.
I really do believe that it was a very close depiction of how he was, or maybe probably still is in a lot of ways. He doesn't bite his lip for anybody.
No. And once again, we talk about business. There's very few people that do business better than Nash. And you can't
out here with Woman.
Oh, I love the song.
Boy, when you watch Chris Benoit come out here, you know, and we don't need to keep saying this every week about
it. Sucks we have to preface this,
and I'm not going to this time because we're looking at the wrestling.
Yeah,
Chris Benoit, when he comes out here, he couldn't talk. He wasn't a good promo. He didn't have the charisma that other guys did. But this gimmick worked for him when he came out.
He
really believed that he could just take just about anybody and he was going to get out there and he was going to fight his ass off with people. And that's what, to me, that's what drew him to people as a performer.
Oh, yeah, like without a doubt. You got two world-class athletes right here with Benoit and with Regal, and you know the admiration that I have for Regal. I think Regal's one of the greatest wrestlers ever to never be world champion. I think it's a fucking crime. The guy absolutely fantastic promos, fantastic character work. The guy was a believable piece of shit, evil villain, but at the same time, a believable, lovable, bumbling kiss ass. He was so diverse and so good at switching roles that very few wrestlers were as good as that. Just saying.
Dare I say, and you tell me what you think, I think Benoit and Regal are two of the top probably 15 best technical wrestlers of all time. You'd put both of them in the list.
I top 10 easy. Of course, Bret Hart's number one, but I would have to say, I'd say Bret's number one. I know some people might not like me saying this because he's a modern talent, but I have to say number two is Daniel Bryan. So, but I would put Regal and Benoit up there, top 10 easy.
I would definitely. To me, I would definitely throw Benoit in there. Regal's definitely in that top 15 to me. I'd really have to think about it, but two just tremendous wrestlers. Let's go to the comments here.
Finley is up there
great.
Too.
You know, he's a great performer. Not as good as these two, though, in my opinion. He had a more bruiser of a style, which really worked for him. Daniel says Vince took Diesel as a face and made him that white meat baby face. Those days were long gone, and Nash's money being himself. Agreed 1,000%. And he says Regal was a real man's man. That's bigger than any championship. Yep. Once again, I agree, Daniel.
He was so good that he didn't need a belt, but it would have been nice for him to get the recognition.
You know, he's a guy, I bet you, that could have beat the fuck out of about 85% of that. Like, oh, for fuck's sake, he's here.
I see.
Come on.
Who let him out of his cage?
Jesus.
Who let him out of the cage?
Would somebody fucking put this guy on an island by himself so we don't have to see this anymore? Leave him enough bread and water to survive for a while, then go back and pick him up in a few years. But fucking, do we really need this still? This has been going on for a fucking year.
Can you think of another one that's even close to this with the annoyance of a long feud?
No.
It's probably the worst, right?
To me, it is. And it's not a knock on Sullivan or Benoit because they're both great performers and they're both tremendous in their own way. Yeah. This shit just went on forever, and it's like, how many times can you just keep beating the shit out of each other and running in and ruining things? And
remember the lamb chop song? This is the song that goes on and on.
It is. This is the story that goes on and on.
Oh yeah.
Jeez, Ming's out here, put the tongue in death grip on Benoit, and he ain't letting it go.
Dude, I would love to see Ming and Regal fight each other.
I know Ming would definitely, I don't know, but my opinion is that he would definitely win. But I'm telling you, Regal would probably give him a decent run for his money because he was one tough bastard too. For whatever
he was.
Wasn't he like a bare knuckle fighter as a teenager?
Yes, the guy would go to local carnivals and would make his money bare knuckle fighting.
That's a man's man, as Daniel said. That's a man's man right there.
Hell yeah.
Daniel says, I'm absolutely shocked Kevin Sullivan interfered.
Yeah.
Nothing in over a year has said he would.
Oh, without a doubt. So I sent you a picture of like the trios title. Let me know if you think that it's a ripoff of the WCW tag titles.
Yeah, let me take a peek. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. To quote Jeff Farmer, yep.
Yep.
Boy, that's about fucking spot on to the tag team titles right there.
Thank you.
That's a good pickup, Chris.
Exactly.
I would argue anybody to say we're wrong on that one because let me do a double take at that again.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Yeah, come on, bro. That is a total ripoff of the WCW titles.
Yep.
Yeah, there's no denying that one, brother.
Juventud speech.
Wow, that is just spot fucking on right there.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Good Lord, the Macho is just—he's talking about Juventud speech.
Daniel says Macho Madness is taking over. Now that's an NWO Hall of Famer. Freak out! Dig it!
Yeah. Hold on. Whenever the New World Order got inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame, you think they would have included Macho?
I think he should have been.
Because
I do.
He was a pivotal part of it.
Huge.
So yeah.
Huge part of it.
I think
this is a great promo.
With the Harris brothers. I believe the Harris brothers should have been in the Hall of Fame too end of it.
Maybe the white supremacist Hall of Fame.
Oh,
Did
come
I just
on.
say that out loud? Sorry.
Bro, come on.
Come on. They're good, outstanding twins.
Just with Nazi tattoos. That's all. Anyways.
Yes, Luger's out now. Loving it.
I love this theme.
That's why I open the show with it every week.
This is 1997. This is the year of Luger so far. He's been on an absolute freaking tear. And you talk about, in my opinion, the best wrestler still around to not be in the Hall of Fame. I would love for somebody to argue someone's bigger than Luger that's not in there.
I always say it when I see him. The best look, just look of a wrestler, if you want to make him out to look like somebody, got to be Lex Luger for me.
Luger and Sid Vicious.
Yeah, Sid's great too. Luger's my top one though. I mean, I know he was juicing at this time, of course, but look at his physique, man. Does he have like an ounce of fucking body fat on him right there?
Not at all. And the thing is that for me, me and you believe that steroids shouldn't matter in pro wrestling because
I don't.
Because it's not a sanctioned sport. So
as long as it's under the doctor's care, I don't have any problem with it.
Yep, exactly.
It's not like they're getting a competitive advantage in a fake fucking match. Come on.
Exactly. So
Lex he's just got one of the best looks ever when you see him out there.
Oh yeah, he does.
I love everything about Lex in 1997. I think he's a fucking tremendous performer of 97. He is the performer of the year, in my opinion, for 1997.
I agree. And apparently the headliner for the Hall of Fame this year is the Animal Batista, who deserves it.
I agree. Why not put Lex in now? Come on.
I agree. And
why not have Lex in?
And I believe that honestly, he should go in.
Oh, fucking hey, that was stiff. That had to fucking hurt. I don't know if they meant to launch him up that fucking far. He could have got hurt on those ropes like that.
I'm very strong. Oh, good Lord. Dude, wow. PCO, love him. Dude.
Jeff Farmer turned down the Hall of Fame. They were shocked when he said, nope.
Well, brother, they just wanted.
Go ahead, buddy.
They had a wing for him.
They can't afford him. That's why they're trying to sell the company for $9 billion. They can't afford him. You know, they would put the company out.
Okay,
says, Lex was on a level of his own. I don't care if he was juicing as long as he put the work in. Agreed, Daniel. No doubt.
Okay, so the rumor names for this year, which Batista is the only one that's confirmed, but the other rumors are Psycho Sid, deservedly so. Umaga, I don't agree with that.
I don't either.
Michelle McCool.
Nope, not to me. Cyndi Lauper, I heard too.
Cyndi Lauper, yeah.
Yeah, I heard Cyndi
so
Lauper
the
too.
only good ones that I could see. So yeah, I don't know.
How can Umaga go in over a guy like Luger? How can he? How can Umaga go in over him? I just can't see it. No disrespect to Umaga, he was a fantastic performer.
Yeah. But he didn't have longevity as that character. I'm sorry, guys. Just I don't understand it.
Daniel says,
so yeah,
Umaga will go in for the bloodline relation. So watch out. Nia Jax going in soon.
That's it. Oh, God. Oh, here we go.
Hey, Chris, you're lagging just a little bit. You might want to come out and come back in.
Hold on.
Okay.
All right. So am I better or you want me to get?
You're good now.
Go
I
out.
think. Can you hear me?
Yeah. I can hear you.
All right. Perfect.
So yes. All right. So Luger and Giant were absolutely dominant. The Giant did it quick and fast because he wanted those smokes. That bastard needs to stop putting cartons of cigarettes in his fucking boots.
Well, if they want to get him angry, Chris, all they do is go out there and hide his smokes before the show. You know, if you want to get almost a guaranteed victory, that's the way to go. They're going to piss him off, and he's going to come out fucking like a bull in a china shop.
Boom, boom, boom.
All right, what do we got coming up now here? Well, they're right back to the fans here in Norfolk. That makes a lot of sense. The Norfolk fan wearing a Red Sox hat.
Now, who's uglier?
Look at this dude's mustache here with the who is that? Fucking Flair or Bobby Eaton on his shirt?
Yeah, dude. Good Lord, mustache man. So are these fans uglier than the fans from the other week?
No, nobody tops Saginaw. All right,
come on.
Nobody. In a million years of doing this show, if we watched every show in the history of wrestling, nobody will be as bad as Saginaw was that week. Come on.
Oh Lord. Okay, what is in the briefcase?
Even Mongo doesn't know. Nothing. He can't. He hasn't got it open since he started in the company. He doesn't know. He has his tuna fish sandwich in there and some fucking cheese nips.
Hey, I don't blame him, man. You gotta protect it.
That tuna sandwich has been rotten for a couple years, so it's hard like a brick in there now. That's why he's keeping it. It's a secret.
Well, the problem is that Kevin Sullivan would go to like the craft table and would wipe it out, and then as soon as he stuffed his face, he would go start attacking Benoit. Yeah. So Mongo said, "Let me get a briefcase so I can protect my food." It makes sense.
Daniel says about Luger, he says Luger deserves to go into the Hall of Fame. They can't even make an excuse anymore. They gave him a biography and he's in games. Just do it. Agreed. Once again, I thoroughly, great minds think alike, Daniel. I'm spot on with how you think on this stuff.
Is Ming in the Hall of Fame?
No, he's not in.
How?
I don't know. Ming's a fringe one for me. Like I don't think Ming is a Hall of Famer. Great career. Okay. Love him. Love his character to death. Not a Hall of Famer though.
I got you.
That's just my opinion.
You know what? Luger is a front runner for me this year in our Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah, he would definitely go in this year.
So yeah, that's
a lock.
Yes,
that's a lock. I know we didn't do 2022.
No,
due to my vacation, but by God, 2023 when we're doing it, he's definitely in it.
We didn't do nearly enough content to warrant one last year.
No, this year will be different though.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
going in. We're putting him in our Hall of Fame. It may not be as prestigious as the WWE, but we sure as hell are going to do it.
Hey, Lex, Mr. Luger, you're more than welcome to appear. We would love to have you on our show.
Daniel says Ming is in a lot of bars Hall of Fame where he's good where he is.
Do you think Ming was allowed in Tim White's bar?
Him and
The
Timmy
friendly
go way
tap.
back. Come on.
I gotcha.
Him and Timmy go way back, bro. He used to be a bouncer over there. That's where the one eyeball incident came out, where he ripped the guy's eyeball out.
The friendly tap? I did not know that.
It used to be called the angry tap, and then when they knew Ming was coming, they knew Ming was coming. There was never a bar fight for another 30 years.
There you go.
And
so
then
it
became the friendly tap. Yeah.
Nice.
Thank Ming for that.
Oh, Barbarian. I was never really a fan of Barbarian. Tough guy, but very bland to me.
I agree. Looks like a legit badass. Everybody says the same thing about him. He just didn't have anything that really did it for me in the ring.
No, you're generic badass big guy. That's about it.
Yeah. Solid performer,
Yes.
solid performer for the most part. Couldn't cut a promo to save his life. But solid performer in the ring enough, not like a fucking technical whiz, but he was fine in there. He did his purpose. Is
Jimmy Hart a Hall of Famer now?
Oh, he's got to be. Yeah, I would imagine he is.
Okay,
he's got to be, bro. Oh, Mongo's got the briefcase again. He's about to knock him. There you go,
dude. It's that tuna sandwich.
That thing's been rotten for a few years, bro.
Dude, which it wasn't the force of it, but the stench of it that knocked out Barbarian.
Fucking secrets you're putting out there, bro. Come on. You signed an NDA. What are you doing?
Yeah.
You can't tell the tricks of the trade.
Sorry. Okay. Jimmy Hart, 2005.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Makes sense.
So,
definitely a Hall of Famer.
And someone else too, Dustin Rhodes deserves to go in.
I would agree.
But I know the company he works for, so that's probably going to happen for a while, but still.
He definitely goes in one day. No doubt about it.
What about Deborah?
Yeah, right. I love Deborah's puppies and everything, but other than that, no.
So, those aren't Hall of Fame worthy?
No.
Well, maybe a different Hall of Fame.
Oh, boy.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
They opened the show, and now they're closing the show. We got how much longer in the show for now?
7 minutes.
We got 7 minutes left, which means you're going to get 7 minutes of these two fucking rambling on about nothing.
The only good part about this show was the Syxx match.
Wow. That was Benoit and Regal was pretty good though.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's the close second. But yeah.
Malenko and Juventud was really good.
You know what? Yeah, I take that back. Yeah,
they had some good matches on here. It wasn't. They had good matches, but it just didn't have any flash to the show. There was no sizzle. To this. It's just a bunch of cold matches.
And this was literally the only storyline.
Daniel says the highlight of the show for him was Iaukea losing. That was a highlight for him. If Charmel is in, Daniel says if Charmel is in, Deborah could go in, but she don't have the big connection in the office anymore. Deborah's much more worthy, probably as a Hall of Famer than Charmel.
The only reason why Charmel got in was because of her husband. I'm sorry, but it's true.
No, come on.
The fact that Booker T is a huge kiss ass to the WWE. No,
her fucking Hall of Fame speech. I remember thinking before she gave it, I'm like, what is she going to talk about in her career as these big career highlights that she had when she was Queen Charmel for a year or so? Her fucking run with the Maestro.
Wait, Prince Iaukea.
Yeah, Prince Iaukea or whatever it is, a fucking Nitro girl.
Right. Ryan Shamrock was with the Maestro.
Oh yeah, that's Ryan. Yeah, Prince Iaukea.
Yeah,
that's when he was the artist formerly known as Prince Iaukea, right?
Bro.
Wasn't she what was her name in WCW? Paisley?
Symphony or Paisley.
Paisley. Symphony was Alicia Shamrock.
Yeah.
Ryan Shamrock, whatever her name is.
What you call it? Because, hey, bro. All right, bro. Bro, I got an idea, bro. Your first name is Prince, bro. There's a guy named Prince, bro. He sings, bro. Why don't, bro, make you a caricature of the singer Prince, bro? It's perfect. What do you think, bro?
I think it was a stupid idea, whoever put it out there.
Well, bro, does this give you like a basic idea, bro?
I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Bro
Yourself. I don't. I can't pick up on these cues,
bro.
I can't do it.
What
the
about
fucking Piper and Flair segments here has made my mind have amnesia, so I can't remember anything from earlier.
What about a bro on a pole match?
That would be fun to watch. That'd be fun to watch. Judy Bagwell on a forklift is one of the greatest matches ever. Okay.
Hey, man.
What are they dropping flyers from the sky here?
What about the Viagra on a pole match?
What a fucking
classic
match that was.
All right.
Okay, papers are coming down for some reason.
Okay. Did you hear Bobby Heenan, the highest form of propaganda?
Yeah. He's trying to sit over there and salvage this.
Oh my God. Did you see Daniel's comment?
Oh, hold on, let me check it out. Is someone trying to channel Matt Riddle at the crack house? Bro. What happened to that guy?
Matt Riddle went to rehab.
Oh, all right. Well, hopefully he turned his shit around.
I do too. Matt Riddle is an extremely talented guy. A phenomenal wrestler. I cannot cut down any of his talent at all. But the fact is that guy's personal life is an absolute shambles. So I pray he gets it together.
From what everybody says about him, and like I said, I preface it to this is just what people say.
Other people say.
Yeah, I have no idea who the dude is and anything about him or ever whatever. People really don't have a lot of nice shit to say about him. He seems like he's one of the most unlikable people in the fucking locker room.
Yeah.
I don't think he has too many people that want to be his bro.
I wonder what Randy Orton thinks about him, because they were tag team for like a year.
Yeah. I think they had heat at one point maybe and kind of made up. I don't know. And it's not taken away from him. He's a tremendous performer. He's fantastic. Yeah. He just seems like a complete unlikable douchebag.
Just like Greg Valentine?
No, nobody's on that level. All right.
Okay, so
that's
what
Hall of Fame level of miserable right there.
What about Wayne Ferris, the Honky Tonk Man? Like that level?
He's just a fucking carny. He's just a carny, bro. That's it for Wayne.
If there's any fans out there that still have the pieces of paper that says Tradition Bites, send us in a picture. That'd be pretty cool.
I'm sure there's one floating around on fucking eBay somewhere.
It's
really not hard to make, though. You can fucking put that shit on your computer and say it's.
Why would Flair lay on the ground with these two guys, knowing they could beat the piss out of them, and putting Syxx in the figure four?
And why is Piper doing nothing?
I don't know.
Why is he doing nothing?
Yeah, you got the announcer saying, "Where is Piper?"
Why is he just sitting in the fucking ring?
He's saying he's just standing in there. Oh my God!
He's coming out. What was he doing for like a minute and a half?
No shit.
Now he comes out as they're running off the air. He literally just sat there for a fucking minute and a half, probably staring at Flair get the shit beat out of him by these guys. And this is supposed to be his tag team fucking partner. Come on.
Was he constipated and he had to hold it in for a second, or what? Because I know sometimes it happens to me.
He might have forgotten where he was. Daniel has a thought on it, though. He goes, Piper is impressed by those pieces of paper and standing in the ring and do nothing.
Well, I mean, those pieces of paper were pretty cool looking. So Jesus. I'm just saying.
Literally, Flair had to yell, Piper! Over and over. Those
Piper!
Oh,
Piper!
Christ. What a shitty end of the show.
Yeah. So for my ratings, I will. As in now I think twice about it. As in terms of match quality, really, really good. And sometimes shorter shows are better. I mean, because it certain shows this way don't get stale nearly as quick or drawn out. So I think they did it good when it came to like match pacing. Now stories, like with threading, there was no threads whatsoever, but like the bookends from the first segment and then the last, honestly, I would give thumbs in the middle. So great matches, just really, really lackluster storytelling. You, John?
I'm going thumbs in the middle too. Some good matches on there. It was decent. I could see why the two reviews for it said that it was a fairly, decent show. Like it wasn't bad for the matches. Like they were pretty exciting. They were short paced and whatever. They were good matches.
Yeah.
The Piper and stuff and Flair is just channel changing shit for me. And we had Prince Iaukea on the show.
Oh, so, and Kevin Sullivan.
Yeah. And Prince Iaukea. I gotta preface that again because I'm in agreement with Daniel here. That's enough for me to take it down and make it sure that it's in the middle. So I'm gonna go in the middle, Chris. That's my opinion. So we gotta wait and see though what they do on Raw next week. It's gonna be interesting to see if Raw can beat them again. What's the count now? Is Nitro's up 2-1 right now, if I remember correctly?
Yes.
All right. So let's see if Raw is a complete shit show like the South Africa show, or maybe they can come out here and beat this.
Dude, I think the Honky Tonk Man's going to redeem himself with Rockabilly.
We'll see.
And just completely just blow this show out of the water. And speaking of blowing stuff out of the water, which I know after I go to like a certain restaurant, I'm blowing the toilet up, and it's this right here.
Yeah, Waffle House. Hey, boys.
I like it.
Right? They love Waffle House. It's
I love it too.
Thing about that. We're actually about to go to dinner. Yeah, Waffle House. Hey, boys. You right? They love Waffle House.
They don't have them in Canada, so when Sammy came to the States, he fell in love with it.
Oh, which I took my wife to the Waffle House yesterday. It was absolutely great. Cheap, good food.
You'll spend about the rest of the afternoon on your toilet, but I still love the Waffle House.
But it's cheap and it fills you up. But it's greasy as shit, but it's good greasy food.
Daniel says Honky still has vivid Coke nightmares about Denver Cup. And
wait, hold on. Do you think Piper was taking cues from the Honky Tonk Man in South Africa, like with the commentary, like the zoning out?
I can't comment on it with Honky. Who knows where he's at in life? All right, at this point in time. Daniel also says it was a decent show, but I'm Roddy Piper standing there not doing anything in La La Land. Yeah.
The cameo. The cameo of the week.
I was just about ready to get there.
Okay, I'm sorry.
All right.
Excited.
So I am going to give you a couple of hints here, and let's see if you can guess it. All right. First hint is he is of the Jewish descent.
Barry Horowitz.
Jesus, I gave it away right off the bat. Come on. Good pick there. Put Chris on Jeopardy. Ding, 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 ding,
ding,
yeah.
Ding. How many Jewish wrestlers do you know of?
Well, the Macabre Mania.
Well, yeah, true. But, okay, you talk about Hall of Famers. Do you sincerely think Barry Horowitz should go in?
He sure does.
Or
he does. He thinks that he won about 3 matches his whole career, and he was best known for fucking patting himself on the back and coming out there and getting beat, but he thinks he should go in.
Didn't he beat Zip or Skip or whatever?
He beat I think it was one of the Body Donnas or whatever that he beat.
Which it was Mr. Chris Candido.
All
so
right.
yeah.
Let's get to it though. Let's get to the cameo of the week here. All right.
I'm excited.
It is Barry Horowitz is going to be here. So
Mr. Technical.
I have very, very fun times to come out and pick these things out when I come out and try to find them. Like I really do have fun with these. And for whatever reason, I always hit when I go through the list over there, I find one I know is going to be cringy. And I'm like, I got a fucking radar for it. All right. I'm like, all right, this is a guaranteed cringy one. These are fucking really pretty tremendous. Some of these ones right here. Like
We
Really
have
good.
experience dealing with cringe people, so like we got like a second second sense for all this. We have a mind's eye for it, if you
All right.
will.
All right, Chris. So I'm going to start it off by playing you his promo here for it. And I'm going to say for this week's cameo, if you'd like to get it, you can book a personalized video for $30. Or if you'd like to book Barry for a business video, it's $250. If you want to message him, it costs you $2.
What?
$2 to message this guy?
Dude, I think Paul Bromwell would answer me for free.
Imagine somebody paying to message Barry Horowitz.
Wow.
What business wants Barry Horowitz to do a cameo for him?
I don't know. Do you think we could run him off just like we ran off Paul
Jim Powers? Don't.
Power?
Nah, you hurt Jim's feelings, but it is what it is.
I'm Jim Powers.
Hey guys, this is Jim Powers.
God, I can't believe he deleted the videos.
Oh, it is what it is.
All right.
Happy anniversary.
Hold on here.
Any kind of occasion.
Hold on.
Oh my God.
Occasion. Check me out
Let's
on
kick it back here.
cameo.com and I'll be happy to wish you.
All right, here we go.
Hey, wrestling fans, this is Mr. Technical, Barry Horowitz. When you need a bar mitzvah, a birthday, happy anniversary, any kind of occasion, check me out on cameo.com and I'll be happy to wish you a happy birthday or anything else you'd like. Check me out.
A double
This
negative, buddy.
important message is from Mr. Technical, Barry Horowitz, and your buddy Bill. You know who
Are
I'm
we still
talking
on
about,
this?
Joe?
No.
Yeah, it's you skipping out on your friend from the north to the south. I understand. I mean, look at me. I'm all jacked up. I got the tan. Yeah, Florida's good, but you left your beer buddy, drinking buddy, alone. How about hanging out and watching wrestling? How about hanging out and playing football and watching football and video games and everything else you did together?
Go to snack bar.
This is a verbal assault, a verbal crucifixion of you, Joe.
Oh my
Why can you do this to Bill? I don't understand.
Verbal
What I do
crucifixion.
understand is at
We're
the
using
end
that
of the
now.
day, you're a good guy. You're a stand-up guy.
He's not a
Pat
jam-up guy,
yourself
though.
on the back, but you're still your own.
You know who the jam-up guy is.
Whoever called this guy
Mr. Technical,
Hold on, I gotta-
Barry Horowitz here from a special message from me and Eric to Jim.
Hey, Jim.
First of all, let's just get this out of the way right now because
He's fucking up his mic here, too.
Of course, I only eat it about once a month. That's why I'm trim, fit,
He
and
likes
7% body fat.
And
Daddy.
Lord knows we know about
Exercise.
bad mics.
Let's get to this
7% body
It's
fat.
so
he says,
obvious.
Chris.
Hands down, Cleveland has the best. Forget Frisco.
All right, come on.
They don't even have a good football team.
All right.
Give me a
Let me
friggin' break.
fucking
They got
pause
the
this
Browns,
right
they got
here.
the Pete.
All right. Let me pause
What?
this right here.
What the fuck is he saying?
All right. So he's saying right here, because he loves pizza, that the best pizza is not in San Francisco, not in Frisco. It's in Cleveland. Because when I think about good pizza in the United States, fuck Chicago, man. Fuck them. Then their deep dish. Fuck New York pizza. We're going to Cleveland and getting some pie. All right.
The two best places in America for pizza is New York and Chicago.
No, according to Mr. Technical, it's Cleveland.
Oh, and Detroit. Oh God,
The only thing good to come out of Cleveland to me, really, these days,
is the steamer.
No, not even that. I'm not going to go that far. Lou Brown is the manager of the Cleveland Indians.
Lou Brown.
That was when Cleveland was where it was at. Let's hear the rest of Mr. Technical.
Oh, wait, hold on.
What's up?
Did Lou give you a deal on tires yet?
It's tough economic times right now. He told me as soon as things get better for Tire World, it's going to come out.
Okay.
All right. He
All right,
said
here
it's
we go.
coming. I believe him. All right. We'll do this. The rest of this and one more.
It's awesome. And by the way, Jim, more memorabilia, more merchandise, more figurines, more WWE toys for your daughter. Please, you got to do it. Okay, we got that done. You get the toys, you get the pizza, you pat yourself on the back, and you just got a
Does Barry Horowitz have any toys?
Mr. Technical, Barry Horowitz. Thank you very much.
This is why he was never allowed to have a mic.
Congratulations, Willie.
Barry eats his corn a
From
long way.
John and Mr. Technical, Barry Horowitz, a.k.a. legendary Jewish professional wrestler. Congrats. I hope you have a wonderful life with your
legendary,
beautiful fiance.
Legend, bro.
I hope you're responsible at your bachelor party. I mean, let's use a wrestling reference right here. The 60-minute man is Ric Flair. On your wedding night, I'm going to call you the 10-second man.
Oh, you get away with the singer.
You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. We're together. We're both Jewish. We understand. We're gifted. We know what I'm saying. But really, in another light, thank you for all the props.
Thank God Kanye West isn't watching this.
And you're Jewish. I'm Jewish. We're all Jewish, hopefully. And congratulations one more time on your astonishing engagement to your beautiful new bride.
All right.
I'm going to give you both a huge pat on the back.
All right, I'm going to call this right here. He just stole Arn Anderson's spot thing that we were talking about.
What?
Not the spot, not my dog spot, my spot. Okay, Larry, he just hit him with he goes, you're Jewish, I'm Jewish, everybody's Jewish or should be Jewish. He stole the spot thing from Arn right there. That's gimmick infringement.
Oh, speaking of that, Mr. Technical is actually working for Impact Wrestling now.
All right, wow.
You talk about hard times. Hard times, baby.
Daniel says he got all 4 tires from Lou. What a salesman. And he said, I would say I did have a wonderful life before I got that cameo. Oh, Jesus.
Wow. That was absolutely amazing. Do you still have the one that he made us?
I do. I don't have it on me right now, but
shit.
Maybe I'll play it another day.
Yeah, because
I'd have to send it to myself and load it up, but I'm sure I still have it in my files somewhere.
Because Mr. Technical Barry Horowitz, yours truly will challenge you to a Myrtle Beach Walmart street fight.
We all know he doesn't like Myrtle Beach, right, Chris?
Right, yeah, really.
He doesn't like Myrtle Beach, and he sure as hell don't like Walmart. So that means he's got fucking heat with you, all right? He's going to beat your ass at the snack bar, as he said before.
Beat his ass, Seabass!
All right, everybody, we are going to sign out for the evening. Short show tonight, but that's the fun of it sometimes. We get to do a little shorter one and just have a great time like we did. We hope all of you are doing great out there, wherever you are at in this world. Whatever's going on for you, we hope everything is just going fantastic. But if not, it'll turn around. It always does. Now, for Brother Martin, myself, Mr. Lord Johnny P, we are going to sign out. Make sure you come back next week. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe button on YouTube or on Facebook. Give it a follow and keep coming back. Every Monday night, 10:30, we're here.
All right, Paul, I'm sorry.
You're learning. You're learning real quick. Paul still doesn't forgive you, though. All right? But
I'm sorry, Paul.
Yeah. We'll have to see how you can get back into his good graces again. I don't know. I'm telling you. You're doing the right thing, though, Mr. Martin.
I am. I'm working my way up the ladder.
You are, 100%. All right, everybody, we're out of here. Thanks for checking out the show, and have no fear. Next Monday, we'll be right back here at 10:30, and going to drop some superstars this week, too, so check that out as well, and we thank you so much. Be good, be safe. For Brother Martin, we're out of here. Bye, everybody. Have a great rest of the week.
Bye-bye.